hat's right there.
That hat's too small for me too. My head is way too big for this little hat. It's cute though. Like
It's cute.
it's cute though.
Apparently, it's a cute hat.
It's not a giant sized hat.
It is, in fact, not giant sized.
It's no mammoth headwear, but
not a sponsor yet.
Yeah, guys, come on. I'm a giant.
Head's all sweaty. I'm kidding.
My hair's dry. Out of here.
Made you look.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 93 of the Midwest Sad Boys podcast. I am your co-host, Jason.
I'm the other co-host, Jim. What up?
And welcome, everybody. Real quick, before you do anything, whether you're driving or not, I know you can multitask. I want you to go hit the like button, the follow button, the subscribe button, all the things that will help us and cost you absolutely nothing. We won't even put tariffs on you hitting those buttons. $3.99, everybody.
Huge savings. Huge savings.
So please hit those buttons. Greatly appreciate it. It does so much for us. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. So I got a couple of quick updates, all right?
Oh, dude, I love updates.
So last week, remember I told you we were going to see Super Mystery Movie
Oh,
Monday?
yeah, the Rated R Mysteries super movie that you didn't know what it was.
Yeah, would you like to take a guess at what I
Swear
saw?
to God, if it was Fast and Furious.
That'd be so funny. Actually, it was Novocaine.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
it like just came out.
It's not out yet.
Oh.
Well, by the time this episode comes out,
Oh, that's right. Doesn't it come out like the 14th?
14th, yeah. So by the time this episode comes out, which
It still won't be out yet.
which will be on the 12th. Yes, it comes out next Friday. Well, Friday, this time Friday, but yes, next week.
So spoiler free, because I want to see it. How was it?
It was actually really good.
That's awesome.
Yes. It was
Dude.
so with a rated R going into it, I knew it was going to be either action or horror, right?
Yeah.
Or probably some sort of thriller. And then the trailers that were coming up were also horror thriller-esque, and I was like, ooh, this might actually be like maybe a pre-screening for like a horror movie for like later this year. Maybe I'm seeing, I don't know, The Exorcism 9 or whatever. And then like the opening scenes of the movie happen and you see him. And I was like, no shit, we're watching Novocaine. And then like Novocaine comes on screen. I was like, yes. So it was cool. It was a little gory, but like it was like fight action gory because there's a lot of like fighting happening. And but it was good. I'm not gonna overhype it. It was a fun 2 hours, and I only had to spend $12.
That's
which is less than a cost of one regular ticket. So that was worth it in my book. So that was cool. So do recommend this Friday, if you have nothing going on, folks out in podcast land, I recommend going to see Novocaine. If you can find it for maybe $6 or go see a matinee price on the weekends, is worth a watch, is very good.
That's cool.
And then I have one more update.
Ooh.
Because I was making, did you realize that today is Ash Wednesday?
I don't know what that means, bud.
I'm about to get chastised from my mom. I'm already anticipating the text message. I believe this is the start of Lent. Because it's because Fat Tuesday was yesterday, aka Mardi Gras. Ash Wednesday is the day that you swear off all the stuff that you're going to swear off for Lent, and then like in 40 days is Easter.
I'm gonna stop giving things up. That's what I want to do.
You're gonna give up giving up. Good plan.
Never stop, never stopping. 40-day period of fasting, prayer, and reflection leading up to Easter. Wait, so you don't eat it all for 40 days?
Well, there's a couple. The Roman Catholic version, which is what I was baptized and raised as, is you just don't eat meat on Friday. I can't speak upon the other religions.
Just over there, you're half-assing it. Like they're not eating for 40 days, and you're like, I just want to eat meat one day a week.
Yeah. When you put it like that, it does sound kind of ridiculous, doesn't it? But I believe there are some other versions of it where they either don't eat on Sunday, or they don't eat for 40 days, or again, they give up, some sort of something as a sacrifice for those 40 days, and then he is risen and yada, yada, yada.
Something about remember that you are dust, and to dust you shall return. This isn't the Avengers. Thanos he's not snapping.
Yeah, that's when they scoop up the ashes and they put it on your forehead from dust to dust. And well, I mean, probably.
Gone.
Man, I went, dude, we're getting sidetracked, but that's totally okay. I'm just trying to think back, like all my years in Catholic school, elementary school. Man, I really didn't pay attention to shit. Or it's also just been so long since I've practiced it that I just don't recall any of it.
For me, that's no different than regular school.
Fair.
Jason, stop sleeping.
No, I don't think I'm gonna. So I just saw on the calendar that it was Ash Wednesday. So sorry for the sidetracks, everybody. Anyhow, my second update is as I was making dinner today, I had to read the instructions. Well, I shouldn't say had to. I chose to, just to make sure I was following the instructions. Quick shout out to Fact Checker Jim and stepmom Ray Lynn for the sick Omaha Steaks box birthday gift.
Ooh.
You ever had any Omaha Steaks box? So it's one of those, like, I don't know which package you get, but they got this box where we got this box in the mail the other day, a couple weeks ago for our birthday, and it was like, like 5 ribeye steaks and 6 hamburgers and a couple of chicken breasts, and it was like all in one of those like big boxes,
Yeah.
Well, anyhow, so today we had. Are you like Googling?
I'm just curious. While you're talking, I'm just gonna keep looking at it.
So today I was making dinner and we busted out the gourmet jumbo franks. And for the record, I looked at the instructions: stovetop, thaw in refrigerator, bring a small saucepan of water to a low boil, remove franks from packaging, add franks, cook for 6 to 7 minutes. So a couple weeks ago, when you gave me shit about boiling my hot dogs, I just want you to know the instructions say to boil the fucking hot dogs.
Well, all I'm going to say is this is a company that sells a bunch of steaks. I'm not going to take their hot dog advice.
Oh,
I'm going to throw those bitches in an air fryer. Throw them bitches in an air fryer for 5 minutes and just go to town.
Man, such a hater, dude.
I'm not a hater.
Such a hater.
Yeah. So a pick 7. How about the DIY steakhouse experience?
Yeah, sure.
Subscribe today for only $143.99.
I don't believe there was a subscription. I think it was just like a one-time gift box. So the price is irrelevant. But yeah,
we did still $160 or subscribe for what you get for $143. Okay.
I mean, hey, heck of a deal. But also, I mean, like you get the meat that came in the boxes. Like we did open the boxes and look at them. They look fantastic. And it was like a whole kit caboodle right to the door with some freezy packs in it. And like that shit, I mean, we had chicken. We had the chicken yesterday in the balsamic chicken salad that we made. And then today was gourmet Frank hot dogs and deluxe mac and cheese from Kraft.
Ooh.
It was banging. So, fun fact, you're supposed to boil hot dogs, and don't let anyone tell you that boiling hot dogs is wrong. However, if you do boil them in a large pot of water, I will question you. But stovetop, small skillet with water, totally acceptable in my book.
Build your own comfort food box.
Yeah, what do we got? What are the choices?
So meat lovers lasagna or beef shepherd's pie.
That was not in my box.
So we're gonna go lasagna, lasagna.
Lagazagana. Man, what a callback to like literal episode 1. Like 0.01.
What was it, like an Italian quesadilla or something? We're gonna go with fully cooked roast ribs, chicken fried steaks, or chicken fried steaks.
Ooh, we do love a good chicken fried steak,
Alfredo,
man.
Or tortellini and filet mignon. Alfredo.
Yours is very strange. I don't know why it's giving you all these vegetable choices. Mine was strictly just the meats.
Ooh,
we're gonna have the meat sweats.
Sesame chicken or tempura orange chicken.
Ooh, love me some tempura orange chicky.
Chicken piccata or skillet Asian pepper steak. Sign me
Bangin'.
up. And this is like pretty big servings too. Baked chicken and dumplings. Oh my god. 7 out of 7 things picked.
He's like, add to cart.
I could never pay $170 for 7 meals.
I bet you if you mathed it out, you probably pay that much. And you just don't know it.
Nah, man, I shop at Aldi. That doesn't happen.
No, I'm just, so regardless of where you shop, I mean, let's just say that we go to fucking Applebee's. Applebee's is a relatively inexpensive out to eat restaurant. No.
Yeah, but like,
okay, so if I get whatever their steak dinner is, it probably comes with some sort of potato, whether it's mashed, baked, or fries. There's probably some sort of vegetable side, whether it's green beans or maybe a side salad, and a drink. You're at Applebee's, I think your steak meal is probably $24 to $30.
I would never pay that at Applebee's. I could get a steak
So
for
okay,
$12.
so let's say that we're going to Applebee's. What are you ordering at Applebee's? If you say chicken fingers, we're gonna fucking fight.
No, I order the sampler platter, like the appetizer sampler, because it comes with chicken quesadilla, and you also get some boneless wings, which I get the honey pepper, which is delightful. You get mozz sticks, and you get chips and queso,
and that's probably like $18.
16.
Okay, so
99.
Yeah, okay, so $17. 17
yeah,
times.
but like I don't compare.
Now, was that 7 individual meals or 7 2-serving size meals?
I don't know.
I see how
I'm not a serving sizeologist.
See how he's changing the sizing right as I go to do the math.
Regardless, even if it was for 2 people or 3 people, I'm not paying $170 for 3 people to eat for 7 days.
Brother, I got some bad news for you.
You have no news for me. I do my grocery shopping.
You're right. I don't do your grocery shopping. I will shut up. I don't know. I'm not speaking from your wallet.
I ball on a budget.
Brother, I ball on a budget. We all ball on a budget. That's the only way to ball right now is on the budget.
There's no balling above the budget.
No. When one is in the paint, one must go hard, ball on a budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't even find the paint anymore. It's kind of like if it's on clearance.
Faded. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to water down the paint to go hard in it.
Yeah. If you live in North Carolina, there's no paint on the court anyway because there's no paint on the roads. So good luck. Anyhow.
It's because they're in construction.
That's a pretty cool cup you got there.
You like that?
Where'd you get it
from? I got that from Busey's.
It's from the Busey's?
It's from Buc-ee's, and it's my Fiesta tumbler. Listen to that sound.
It's a nice metal tumbler. That is a pretty cool cup.
It sounds like a party in there. It's actually cherry limeade.
Ooh, I was saying, is your ping pong ball in there so you can practice? No,
I gave that up, Jim. I'm retired.
So, we went to Bussey's this weekend. I'm sorry, Buc-ee's this weekend.
Yeah, Bucce's.
Yeah, Bussesse's. It's Italiano. We went to the Bussesse's.
Buccini's, yeah.
How many different ways can we say
we can find a lot of ways to say Buc-ee's.
Get out. I can't believe you're still coming up with more. So, yeah, we went to Buc-ee's this weekend. How'd we end up there? Where'd we go?
So we went to go see Bill Murray in, where were we at? South Carolina.
Yeah. We were in the other Carolina.
We went to South Carolina. We got to see Bill Murray. We got a very good seat. Here's a little clip right here. Yeah.
I did the sound effect for you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm actually going to use that. I'm not going to show it until you make the sound.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Anyway, it was great. Great show. Great spot.
Dude, we were front row. Don't let him just say great spot.
Literally
just,
front row.
We were on the railing, and Taylor could see. It was great.
And we were off to the side. Yeah, so everyone could see, and we got to avoid the crowd of crowd surfers in the center because they were going nonstop the whole time.
Oh, dude, literally from the first song, there was like 3 of them, and the security guards were like, "We need backup."
Yeah, you hear that first note, dun, everyone's like, "Let's go, get up!"
And then the backup arrived.
And then she just blocked the view the whole time. Cheryl.
Fucking Cheryl, dude. Man, my rant about her that night was great. I don't know if I could recreate it with the same magic that I had that night, but
yeah, that's
I don't know, man. Like, just maybe this is just my consideration as a music venue aficionado, as I've been to many and will continue to go to more. Like, if I was an employee, the last thing I would want to do would be to stand on the stage in the way of the performer.
I get that she is blocking it so people don't hit the corner and run up the stairs, but she could have stood right at the bottom of the
stairs. Yeah.
And not blocked the view of the whole stage.
Standing here with your flashlight as I'm trying to watch the band performing behind you, and you're just literally just doing this the whole time.
I'm Jim. I'm Concert Jim.
Yep.
And
I'm Cheryl.
He's in the way, Cheryl.
Yeah.
And look at that. I can't see the person on the other side of him.
Yeah.
So that was a little frustrating. Luckily, I am not vertically challenged in any way, and I was able to see a little bit better. But it is still very unfortunate for all parties involved.
Yeah, I was very upset that Cheryl decided just to, basically have zero sort of consideration for the other concert goers. And she chose to just stand there and lean on the railing and do literally nothing other than the thing I was trained to do at 10 years old, and just hold the flashlight.
Hold the flashlight.
Just hold the flashlight. Don't move. All right, that's what I'm going to. She stood there the whole show. So every one of my videos or pictures, you can see Cheryl off in the corner because I had to film in this sort of much of the frame around her so I could see the person I wanted to see.
Yeah, so like here's a video right here. Now, if you see, here's the video, and then here's Cheryl.
Wait, hang on. Let me actually pull up one of the videos so you can like have a reference.
I was just gonna throw part of it in.
Yeah, there's Cheryl right there. Okay, so here, watch this video. Look at this lady standing here. Man, I would really like to be able to see the woman behind her here in just a moment who is playing the saxophone extraordinarily well.
Yeah.
But instead, we've got to look at fucking Cheryl. You can see her right there. There's Cheryl. Oh, look at that girl with the saxophone that I'd like to be able to watch, but instead...
Nope, Cheryl.
Well, she hasn't picked up the flashlight yet, but nonetheless...
She's not even doing her job from the steps.
Well, look at them all looking for crowd surfers.
Yeah.
There apparently is none at this exact moment. However, I do feel like this... No, it wasn't that video, but it's this one where that dude...
Oh, God.
So, shout out to this Okay, quick video right here. Shout out to this absolutely belligerently drunk dude who crowd surfed twice, and upon his second arrival... got some stern words from the security guard about not doing that shit again. And just take a moment to appreciate that man's completely obliterated drunk face. Look at how absolutely garbanzo beans this man is. There is not a light on behind those eyelids. There is one brain cell fighting versus all of the gallons of alcohol he drank.
Nothing screams South Carolina like a belligerently drunk dude at a concert getting a stern talking to by a short king with a mullet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What in the South Carolina is happening?
What in South Carolina? Man. So, yeah, dude. That was our birthday. Well, it was my birthday gift from Maggie. And then I think it was your Christmas gift from Taylor.
Yeah.
So we finally got to go see Bill Murray. That was the first time I've seen him. I think it was your second time seeing him. Do recommend, if you guys are music fans, highly recommend Bill Murray. Check him out. The American Motorsports Speedway album. 10 out of 10, front to back, banger.
Yeah, the 420cc edition, because you got the end and the...
Oh, yeah. The deluxe edition is actually really good. So
yeah, you got to have the deluxe edition.
Do recommend.
Yeah. So I have a few things.
Ooh.
Taylor, we were talking about this the other day, the Reddit AskMen. Can we take a quick peruse through that subreddit and see what's happening?
We shall. We do love a good Reddit scroll hole. So while speaking of Reddit, we will circle back to this to that article that I did have pulled up earlier. However, let's go locate AskMen and see what's going on over there. Maybe we'll get the girls on to answer some Ask Women questions. Let's see. Let's see if there's any good topics here. What is a product that is marketed to men that you think is really dumb? Specifically targeted to men. I'll read some of the top comments.
Yeah.
And we can discuss them. So the actual top comment says, any real basic skincare product labeled coal, wood, fire, burning passion. And then it's just lotion, but in black packaging. True.
I mean, I've got a lot of like the, what's it called? The pine tar, like the soap and stuff like that. But that just smells good.
What's a product that is marketed to men that you think is really dumb? Penis enlargement pills.
You can do that for free.
Explain yourself now. Right now.
You know.
Nope. Right now. I want to hear it. Explain yourself.
Well, you know, you just do it and it goes and it gets bigger.
Not a good explanation. Explain yourself. How
all
do
I
you
got.
make it bigger, sir?
Oh, you mean like overall bigger? You got to get the.
What is the point of the penis enlargement pill?
You got to get that.
If your goal is to not make it larger than it already is,
You got to get that hidden 4 inches out.
Excuse me?
You don't know about that?
Explain yourself.
There's like
now.
there's like 4 inches hidden inside.
This man's got more inside than I've got on the outside. This is some bullshit.
Well,
I'm kidding.
I mean, it's a. I saw a video one time. Someone's like, "You mean I could be 4 inches?" No, I mean, that's a thing. People have had it like surgically done.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah,
but you did.
I saw a video.
Explain yourself right now.
It was a video of the dude and his friends playing Rainbow Six, and they were talking.
Hide the sausage.
And they were talking about.
So okay, so you mean to tell me that you've seen the videos, but the video is just four bros playing Rainbow Six talking about making their dicks bigger. So
right,
you haven't seen the actual video of them making said dicks larger.
No, I don't think they do that. That's an expensive procedure.
But you said you've seen it.
No, like the video.
Anyhow, folks, roll the tape back. He said what he said.
This man's really digging here to try and get me on something. I don't know what.
Not getting you on anything.
I know you're not.
Jesus. This says most tactical shit. Some of it is legit well made, but most of the stuff is insecure guys cosplaying as alphas.
Tactical hoodie.
The second reply says tactical cargo shorts. Not the tactical cargo shorts that are already tactical shorts. They got pockets for everything.
But they got pockets inside the pockets where you can hide your extra knife.
Dude, pocketception's pretty wild.
And your dip. And
in your zins? Your zin packets?
Yeah, something, you know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This I do agree with this one here. So this one says dude wipes. Now, don't get me wrong. I've been on the podcast before talking about the my appreciation for a good baby wipe. You just sometimes you just need a good baby wipe when you're on the go.
Just need a good wiping. Yeah.
But specifically, I do agree. Dude wipes, like, oh, so it's baby wipes in black packaging.
Yeah, the packaging is black and blue or something. It just looks way cooler.
Yeah, but so we can charge more because it's dude wipes. It's a baby wipe in black packaging.
But maybe it's like a little bit more firm because you're a dude and like, you're wiping and like that. It's not just going to be an easy thing. You don't want a finger going through there.
Yeah, you just, then you got poop on your finger.
Yeah, so you need something that's going to keep that finger in check while you're doing that cleansing wipe. Right?
Hey, man, let's see. What else do we got on here? Let's see. Ooh, this is a good one. So, Jason's dad and my dad, shoot us a text message because we'd like to answer these questions. Maybe we'd like to read these questions or these answers out on the podcast. So this one says, to the dads out there, when did you start viewing your adult son as an actual man and not just your child?
That is a good question.
The top comment says, I'm 44 and my son is 20 and has lived on his own with a roommate since he turned 19. I definitely see him more as a peer every time I see him. He may make stupid decisions from time to time, but I'm super proud of the man he's become, and I try to tell him every time I see him. That's a cool guy.
That's a wholesome answer.
That's a pretty cool guy right there.
That's a wholesome answer, dude.
So my dad, Jim, Big Jim, Fact Checker Jim.
Fact Checker Jim.
Do you view me as what is it? When did you start viewing your adult son as an actual man, or am I still just your little baby boy? And Scott out there, what about you for Jason? Is he just your really tall baby boy?
I've been taller than my whole family since I was like 15, so
couldn't be me.
As soon as I passed my brother John, I was like, I've always wanted a little brother, and he's like, shut up.
Isn't he younger? Or are you the youngest one?
Oh, I'm the youngest. I'm the baby.
Oh, you really are the baby of the family.
Literally the baby of the family, and I'm bigger than all of them.
That's so funny. Couldn't be me.
Yeah. This hydration check brought to you by MidwestSaddleboys.com.
This one says, how do you know if you're attractive? What do you think gives a man that sort of feeling of that he is the man. When do you feel like you're the man?
I feel like when you feel good and you like, maybe you got some clothes on that you like, your favorite shirt, some jeans that like maybe fit really well, make you feel good about like your weight or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes it's like, I got these jeans, but they're a little bit tighter. I don't really feel too good in them. Same with a shirt, but if you're like, man, this shirt fits, it sits just right. Or like it sits on the arm just right, and I look jacked when I got them on. You know, like that's kind of when, you know, when you feel good, or you just got a new tattoo, you feel pretty good.
Ooh, I will agree with that one. You do kind of just feel a little invigorated when you see it in the mirror and you're like, ooh, ah. You're like the Grinch in the house. Ooh, that's it. I'm not going.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
it's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I agree with the tattoo thing, and you're pretty spot on with the clothes. I feel the most like I've hit my peak when I was actually trying to think of like a specific scenario when I was like, ooh, I feel attractive. But
when you look in the mirror, right? Because
shut the fuck up.
Like, damn.
Shut up. Today, actually, well, today in real time, not podcast time. Today in real time is literally 10 years to the day I met or started speaking to Megan. Wow. So I've actually been thinking about this, unironically, quite a lot recently. I personally, I feel like the most attractive when I do look at old photos of myself, and I'm like, damn. I was ugly.
Yeah.
I was ugly. And then I see myself now, I'm like, well, hot shit. It took 35 years, but what a glow up. What a glow up.
There's a beard here, got some jacked thighs, looking pretty good, some tattoos, feeling all right about myself. All right, let's go. Have a good day.
Sun's getting ready to come out. We're finally going to get rid of this white and get some little bit of color on these bones. It'll be just in time.
Just the bones, not the skin.
Yeah, right. Fair point.
When I tan my bones. Only once, though.
How much does your ass sweat? My answer, a fucking lot.
The real question should be, when doesn't it
sweat? My ass sweat?
Yeah, when doesn't it sweat?
Fair point.
Always. That's why we shower every day. And if you don't, you're the one that smells like butt. Fix it.
Yep, what he said.
Yeah.
I definitely don't shower every day.
Oh, wow.
It's like every other day, TBH. I mean, dude, I literally wake up, I go to work, I come home, and some days I work out, some days I don't. The days I don't work out, what's the point of working out? Or what's the point of showering? I didn't do anything extraneous, and I didn't sweat.
Me just existing, it's like, I should probably shower.
Well, you are about 1.5 of me, so like I feel that. That's a lot of man to move around. So
yeah, it's getting harder every day.
That's because you're old.
Oh yeah,
Grandpa.
Dude, I'm 35 going on 94. So.
Yep, right. Fair point. Fair point.
Yep.
How did you bring yourself to trust women after your first heartbreak? Ooh. We're asking the deep questions today, folks. Today's going to be a real rabbit hole of an episode. We don't
with Dr. Jim.
Yeah. Stick around. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Ooh, when did I learn to trust women again?
Ooh.
Didn't take long, probably. I don't know.
Well, okay, well, I think the question was how did you bring yourself to trust women after your first heartbreak?
No, you just do. You just got to send it.
Okay, I mean, you're right.
You just got to send it.
I do agree that you just send it.
But I mean, I'm going to be like super honest right now.
Ooh.
When you're the one that's usually breaking the hearts, it's not, for valid reasons.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right.
It's not.
Yeah. I mean, if you're the one doing the breaking up, you're probably already checked out prior to said breakup. So like, meh, see ya.
Yeah, like it's still, you still think about it, like you still like feel that, but it's not
bad.
But but it's not like, damn,
I'm never gonna recover from
I'm gonna eat a whole case of Krispy Kreme and hope that I don't wake up tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's not like that.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have also been the breaker upper, the breaker upper, the What's the word I'm looking for? The breaker-upperer.
The breaker-upperer.
Yeah, I've been the breaker-upperer in all of my previous relationships except one, and it was the most recent one prior to Megan. So that one hurt a little bit, actually hurt quite a lot. Yeah. So I would say that the key to allowing yourself to trust the other sex after a heartbreak, this doesn't just apply to men and women, or like from a man's point. I mean, this is coming from a man's point of view, but I feel that this doesn't just apply strictly to men, is to just understand that the next person that comes into your life, until they treat you the same way, their intentions are not the same.
That's very good.
Right. So like, it's easy to build your wall up and say, oh, well, so-and-so hurt me by doing X, Y, or Z. And so I'm just never going to let the next person do X, Y, or Z to me, which is a fair point to make.
Guards up too high, bud.
Right. But if you put, yeah, exactly. If you put the wall up too high, then you're closing yourself off to receiving love and affection from the other person who may do X, Y, or Z, but like with better intentions.
Yeah. So what he's saying is, you at one point, you get broken up with. You're Jon Snow. You're on the watch, right? You're at the wall. You're by yourself. There's a whole bunch of dudes and bros, and you can't feel love because you're not around it. You're not accepting it at that point, right? So what you got to do is you just got to get out there, meet your aunt, and then, like Daenerys Targaryen, whatever. But and then life and. Yeah.
I was going to let you finish.
You got to get out there and meet someone. That's what we're saying.
For those of you who didn't watch Game of Thrones, literally none of that will make sense to you. So just for the record.
Yeah.
But yes, you are not wrong. I do think that if you have been broken up with or recently broken up with, and you find yourself locking yourself inside and just not experiencing life outside your four walls, whether it's at work or home or wherever, you do need to put yourself out there, because I did meet my wife online. However, you have to meet them in person at some point. You can't just strictly have an online relationship. That's weird.
No one's going to ordain that. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Honestly, the day and age we live in, people can marry sex dolls. Anyhow, I do agree that you should put yourself out there and be open to rejection, because not every question you ask is going to be a yes. But if you can't accept a no, you're never going to get to your yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, so you could be like, hey, girl, let me get your number. And she's like, no. And you'd be like, oh, bummer. But like, hey, girl, let me get your number. You'll never get the yes if you're not ready to accept a no.
What's your smoothest pickup line?
Can you tell me if this smells like chloroform? And then you hold it.
How you gonna go steal mine? Hey, does this smell like chloroform?
Oh, dang. Dude, that one's so good, isn't it? I mean, dude, the classic is, could you tell me how much a polar bear weighs? Enough to break the ice. I'm in gym. What's up?
That's pretty good too.
That is, it's a classic. Have you met my friend Ted? Such a good show. If you haven't watched How I Met Your Mother, just skip the last season, but watch the whole show.
Ring Bear?
Yeah, Ring Bear.
You're saying Ring Bearer, right? Yeah, Ring Bear.
Ring Bear. Just to be clear, it's bearer. Yeah,
and
bear.
not an actual bear. Ring Bear.
Yeah. Is that NPH?
Yeah.
Dude. Oh my God. Man. What a show. Let's see. What else do we got on here? Top comment after, how did you bring yourself to trust women after your first heartbreak? Top comment says, I became more comfortable in my peace than I did with her company. Now I will always be able to return to that peace if I were to find myself alone again. If she cannot make my life better than how comfortable I am being alone, she is not worth my time. Preach, brother. Replace the pronouns with the other sex, and you should still feel the same way out there, women. The man should complement your solo life. He should not be your life. So do agree. Preach to that guy. Good advice, sir.
See, Reddit, best source of information on the internet, probably. That or ChatGPT.
What are your favorite self-help books or podcasts aimed at men over 40? Midwest Sad Boys. Check us out. I should comment on it.
I mean, throw a comment on that. I thought you were doing.
What song is that?
How much money?
Oh, I could not sing you the theme song if I tried.
Damn. Such an impactful one.
So this is a question I've actually had in my own mind for a while, because as a non-child having adult, this one, and maybe you can answer this one for me or help me answer this one. How do you feel about accompanied children in adult locker rooms? For like example, at the YMCA or something like that. How was that? How do you navigate that as an adult with a small one looking at other dudes' dongs just out there, just hanging brain at the Y?
I feel like
just the whole kit and caboodle just on display.
I mean, so like when I used to work out at the Sweetwater gym, it was you had a method, right? You go in, you face the wall, you get changed, you go out, you work out, you come in, you shower, you go back out, get dressed, you're done. Some people, they'll just go out there and just, as you would say, hang some brain, and they're just
knee up on the bench.
Dude,
What's up, dude?
They're just texting. It's like, sir, I know that message cannot be more important than putting your balls away.
Fair.
Unless
Fair
you just snapped a pic, like that thing should be away.
Yeah, if you're not sending Judy the goat picture right now, get out of here.
Yeah. No reason for that. But I would probably say, like, hey, we're going into a gym. When you go to the locker room, like, to be fair, honestly, I probably would just say, let's change into the stuff before we even go.
Fair.
And then go. But if we had to go in the locker room, I'd probably say, like, look, you might see some things of other people. You do not talk about it. You don't stare. You don't point. You just mind your own business in a locker room, because everyone does it. It's a natural thing at a gym.
Everyone's got the same thing. Yeah.
You just mind your business. You get in, you change, you leave, and that's it.
Specifically your child, how well do you think that would go over?
It would not go over well. He'd be like,
you heard it here
like,
first,
that one's
folks.
smaller. Like her, you know what I mean?
Why is his different colors?
Yeah. Right.
Why does he only have one? Why does he have three?
Right. Exactly. So yeah, especially Reed. He would have some questions.
What's the kid from The Simpsons? Just point
Nelson.
and laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. That feels
about right.
Feels
Par for the
right.
course for your small one.
Yeah.
Let's see. How else? What else we got on here? Ooh, men. What is a small thing that a woman has done that has instantly turned you off? Ooh.
So like, I'm not a fan of like people, like girls who smoke.
Fair. Cig smell, not good.
There was a, like, long time ago when I worked at Kmart.
Whoa.
There was a girl.
R.I.P. that store.
She was super nice, but like we went out just on break. Like everybody went out there hanging out, because we worked like 10 p.m. to
So like the
2
overnight
a.m.
time.
Yeah. And then she just like pulled out a cigarette and started smoking. I'm like, nah, no longer attractive. Like that's gross.
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't make you a bad person, but like,
yeah, not for me.
no.
Do agree. I mean, I think the obvious answer, as most of you would probably be able to guess this, is the moment they're like, I want a family. I want kids. Sorry. I know that's like really harsh, but like, you gotta, you know what you want, and you're not gonna settle for.
Hey man, if Seth Rogen can do it.
Exactly. I mean, seriously, so far there's actually been a couple celebrities that have been coming forth about being part of like the child-free.
John Cena.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? Fucking wild. Poster boy. Speaking of John Cena, I did hear what happened to him. I sent you a couple memes about it. I'm surprised you haven't responded to those yet.
Oh, I'll have to look at those.
So I did see what happened. Very shocking.
wild. Okay, small tangent. WWE fans, wrestling fans, if you haven't been following wrestling for a while now, but you know who John Cena is. Yeah, so John Cena for the first time in 23 years turned heel, which means in wrestling talk, he is the bad guy.
Wait, hold on real quick. He has been wrestling since we were like 10 years old?
2002 was his main roster debut.
That is insane. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, that was his main roster debut, 2002. He's been a babyface the whole time because he was like the face of the company.
Yeah, he's just such a wholesome dude.
Well, yeah, so like face of the company. Has over 650 Make-A-Wish wishes.
I heard a stat that he is the #1 Make-A-Wish
Guinness World Record
person, like fulfilling wishes.
Yeah,
wild. Good for him.
So like, I don't think because apparently there were plans for him to turn heel back in 2012, and they got scrapped like the day before it was supposed to happen. They're like, not doing it.
Yeah,
and he's played this same character the whole time. But yeah, for him to turn heel on his retirement tour, whoo.
Yeah, who would have written that one into the scripts? I mean, obviously they did, but
I was sitting there watching it happen. I'm like, okay, yeah. Because they dropped an F-bomb on the pay-per-view. Cody Rhodes was like, "Hey, Rock, go yourself."
Wow.
And everyone's like, "Yeah." And then John Cena's like clapping, and he goes up and he hugs Cody, and then he's looking at the Rock just like this, blank stare. On the Rock's like,
I saw that.
And then
the kick in the balls.
Kicked him in the balls, and then Travis Scott, for some reason, is involved heavily in this storyline. And he actually hit Cody Rhodes in the face.
Like not the fake, like.
Yeah, someone was like, maybe someone should tell Travis that it's you don't actually hit people, because you saw Cody like turn his head and like cover. So apparently, like according to the internet,
right,
eardrum damage and a black eye.
Well, to be expected, but
yeah,
the eardrum
is
like, yeah, that sucks. So he like slapped him. Oh yeah, you could like rupture an eardrum. You hit him too hard. That's scary.
And apparently, I've seen rumors today that Travis Scott is training to wrestle for the WWE.
Boo.
I mean, there's a lot of celebrities that have done it. You know, Logan Paul being absolutely the best one. Bad Bunny, also so good at wrestling.
Ridiculous.
Dude, absolutely insane. Dude comes out, does Canadian Destroyers. Like, good for you, dude.
What? I'm sorry. The fuck is a Canadian Destroyer?
So
that sounds a lot like a Donald Trump. I'm kidding. That was a joke. That was a terrible joke. Sorry.
It's a 20% tariff. Yeah. So one guy is standing in front of you, bent down, face down, and then you like hop on their back and you front flip while they go back.
Hang on. So so the man's in front of you.
I was going to show you.
Yeah, because you said he's bending over in front of me, and then somehow we're doing flips together. I feel like you may have downloaded the wrong video.
No. So let's see, Canadian Destroyer.
I'm kind of shocked that no like political videos came up when you typed that in. Oh, that's that. Yo, that was nothing like you described it.
Yeah, it was.
You said he's bent over in front of you.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive, though. For those of you watching or listening to Podcast Land, I hope maybe you'll check out the video.
So, like, yeah, look.
Because, like, look right here.
He's going to be bent down in front of him.
Yeah, but he did the first flip. That was, dude, the backflip is crazy. And then the whoop, that's crazy.
So, yeah, you go forward, they go backwards, and it sells the flip. And, yeah.
That was pretty cool, not going to lie. That was pretty impressive.
Canadian Destroyer. But, I have no idea where I was going from this. Oh yeah, Bad Bunny does the Canadian Destroyer. Yeah, so like he's also like he main evented Backlash in Puerto Rico like 2 years ago or whatever.
Well, hot damn.
Like,
Color me shocked.
Great. But yeah, Travis Scott needs to just stay the hell away.
After wasn't that his concert that like a bunch of people died when like there was like a trampling incident?
I was about to say we don't need that happening at WWE events.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun at all.
There's a lot more people at
those. Do agree. So we're about time. So let me just open up this.
Holy.
Yeah, I know. We kind of blitzed through this one. So prior to us sitting down, I pulled up the I was just doom scrolling as one normally does, and I happened to find a very entertaining subreddit to land on, and then the title was "Woman Loses Job After Telling Waiter I Hope Trump Deports You." If you were to take a guess at where this took place, where would you guess?
I'm gonna guess Ohio.
Oh, what a guess!
Oh, am I right?
Yes,
thank
sir.
God.
Of course. Leave it to good old Ohio. So this article is from Newsweek.com. So whether or not it's true or not, you can be the judge of that. It says a real estate agent was fired from her job after leaving a message on a restaurant receipt telling the waiter that she hoped President Donald Trump would deport him. In the signature section of her receipt, this Stephanie Lovins is her name. Lovins writes, "I hope Trump deports you," followed by a 0, "you suck" on the tip line. The restaurant employee took the receipt, shared a photo on social media. It quickly went viral, provoking widespread condemnation and calls for Levin's termination. It's just not right. It's just not right. The owner of the restaurant, and then she initially attempted to deny any involvement, claiming that on social media that her credit card had been lost or stolen and somebody else used it.
Mm-hmm.
So she says, "My credit card was lost or stolen and someone attempted to use it. Thanks for the notifications. This has been reported through my bank." And the woman's social media accounts have been deleted, of course.
Absolutely.
However, this was discovered to be a false statement after the restaurant reviewed the CCTV footage and confirmed that she was, in fact, inside the restaurant, leading to her termination.
Good.
Oh, from Century 21. So, absolute get fucked. That's why you just like, regardless of which team you vote for, regardless of which person you hoped or the person you wanted to did win the election, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we are all just human fucking beings.
And you got to treat everybody nicely.
Just be nice to people. I know earlier I was dunking on Cheryl for being in my way, but at the end of the day, I didn't write a strongly worded review on the concert venue's website saying that she needed to lose weight, or she needed to get the fuck out of my way, or, you know, maybe she needed to go back to the country she came from. But like, at the end of the day, I'm just upset that she was impeding my vision. But I chose to just keep that to myself, and I shared with the podcast. But like, I don't even know if that woman's name is Cheryl. So like, it legitimately doesn't matter. But I didn't say this to her.
No,
I didn't say it in a capacity where this woman is ever going to find out.
We didn't write it down and give it to her saying, like, thanks for being in the way the whole time.
Just be nice to people, dude. Like, oh my God. Like, you rocked up to the restaurant, you ordered food, they brought you food, you had nothing to say about the actual service that you received. So to just straight up hate this person for maybe not even looking like you or something along those lines, and you're just mean to them, that's just wild. That's just crazy to me, man.
Yeah, absolutely
is. Being nice to people, is that just legitimately too much to ask for?
For some people, it might be.
Crazy.
To those people, have the day you deserve.
Dude, I saw a video the other day, and it was a national park employee who had just been recently laid off. We know why. And so
tariffs.
Apparently they weren't wearing enough suits or something like that. I don't know. So the National Park Associate was talking about the things that are going to change in the national parks now that there's a lot of changes coming down the pipeline. And it was like, yeah, you know, the what's the word I'm looking for? The park goer, the tourist that was there was like, I want to speak to your manager. And the park ranger was like, unfortunately, my supervisor got laid off last week. And then like the phone dings and she's like, and I just got laid off too. So have the day you voted for.
Have the day you voted for.
The park goer had on a very specific colored hat. So it was, it was implying that they had, selected for this person to lose said job. And
the price of those hats going to skyrocket.
I know,
at least 10%.
25 if it's coming from a certain place.
Oh, it's coming from.
But yeah, dude, have the day you voted for fire line. Absolute fire line.
I'm going to use that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I might have to interchange that with the have the day you deserve.
Yeah.
Remember when I hit people with that at the Blue Store? Oh man, that one feels good.
It does.
It really does.
It's
have the day you deserve.
You pepper that one into a end of a sentence when they're just walking away, and it's just like, oh, I won that one.
Yeah, you just turn around and walk away before they rebuttal.
You just walk back to Geek Squad. Like,
just open the little thingies and just walk back there. All right, folks. That has been a quick 50 minutes from us this week. Thanks for being here as we did some internet sleuthing and we gave some life updates.
Yeah.
What else? Anything else?
There was a lot of things.
We're teasing that episode 95 of that live TV show where we watched the last one. That's still coming up. Check us out in 2 weeks for that
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I want to.
I apologize. Yes.
I want to open this real quick because Gio, shout out Gio.
What up, dude?
Said that I messed up his algorithm.
Oh,
and I bet you any money it's one of those videos. We're gonna find out.
One of those videos.
You can't wear that shirt to an airport. It's a 9/11 logo.
If the sad boys don't ruin your algorithm, then are we even trying hard enough? So shout out to Gio. Sorry we got your algorithm a little on the dark humor side of things.
I have no bad feelings about that.
I'm just saying sorry to be nice. I also don't feel bad because that's
all I did was say it around. I showed him a few videos and his phone's over there like, oh, he laughed. Okay, good.
He's in. He's
Come on,
one of us.
He's in.
Just the
yeah. Well, everybody, thank you so much again for joining us for episode 93. 3. And like I said, 2 weeks TikTok live stream. We have to figure out exactly what day we're going to do it on. But there will be a TikTok live stream. We'll let you guys know probably next week. We're going to do a live stream watching an episode of a show, the series finale of a show, and we're going to try and guess what happened the entire series and just see how close we got. But that is the plan. And thank you again, as always, for joining us. As Jim always says, there's 24 hours sometime in a day, and you share it with us and
I think
verbatim.
I hope, you know what? Fair.
Nailed it.
Every episode, I say it every time.
Yeah.
For real though, thanks for being here, everybody. I'm your co-host, Jim.
And I am Jason.
And what is the music vibe this time?
Did you like the shanty?
Oh, the shanty was so banging.
Shanty was perfect.
I shall shant.
She shan't. Ooh, sea shanty. She shanty.
What's the music vibe this time?
How about today let's do some like EDM.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm always down for that.
That sounds like it would go blah blah blah. Get out of the refrigerator right now.
I'm always here for it, dude.
Yeah, perfect.
So
you hear it in there? Perfect.
Thanks for being here, everybody. This has been your midweek Sad Boy update, episode number 93. We'll be back next week for your regular scheduled programming. Take another hydration check before we pop off. Everybody, thanks for being here. See you next week. As a reminder, stay sad, y'all.
Bye. There's the drop. Oh, you hear that? Dang, that was good.
Grimy.
Editing Jason. So sorry, buddy. I have to
you
line that up.
The drop? Yeah.
Perfect. Doesn't matter. We'll make it work.
Love you. Say it back. Bye.
Bye.